Hello, my name is Ryan Laros, a Castro, a third-year student of Central Philippine University taking up the Bachelor of Physical Education, so we will discuss on how to play the handball. Handball is an exciting and fast-paced team game that is popular in Europe, which combines the techniques of soccer and basketball to create unique and competitive gameplay. To play team handball. Playing team handball. 1. Get familiar with the court. In team handball, the court is 20 meters 65.7 by 40 meters 1313 large. Here are some things you should know about the court. The court has a goal area line, also known as the crease, which is a 6 meter 19.8 line where only the goalie is allowed to stand. The actual goal is 2 meters 6 high and 3 meters 9.8 wide. Players can only jump into the goal area if they release the ball before landing there. 2. For a team, there can be 7 players on each team out on the court at any given time. 1 player on each team is the goalie, and the remaining 6 are the court players. Each team can have a total of 12 players in America or 14 players in England dress and play during a game. The additional players can substitute for the players on the court once the player they are substituting leaves the court, just as in basketball, volleyball, or other sports with substitutes. 3. Understand the objective of the game. Each team scores points by throwing the ball into the opposing team's goal. The team that scores the most points wins the game. A game can end in a tie unless you're playing a tournament, which needs a winner to be named. If the game is tied after time runs out, then the teams play to -5-minute periods of overtime. 4. Play for the correct length of time. Traditional handball game is played into 30-minute halves with a 10-minute break in between. Youth or tournament games are shorter, played into 15-minute or 20-minute halves instead. The time marked is the running time of the game. The only times the clock stops are for each team to have 1 timeout per half, and if there is an injury. 5. Understand what the players can do. These players can touch the ball with all parts of their body above the knee, which means no kicking. If they have the ball, they can only stay in place for 3 seconds. Think of it as a traveling offense in basketball, and they can only move for 3 steps with the ball. If they do not follow these rules, the ball goes to the other team. The players must quickly decide whether to shoot. 6. Understand the different types of throws. Here's what you need to know about the different throws in the game. The throw-off. The game starts with the throw-off. The throw-off takes place in the center of the court. Here, the thrower has to touch the middle line with 1 foot while all of the other players stay in their own half. The team that wins the coin toss and wants to start with the ball begins the throw-off. 7. Know the rule violations. There are many ways to commit a rule violation. If one team commits a violation, then that means that the other team is awarded the ball, either as a throw-in, free throw, or goalie throw. 8. Understand how progressive punishment. These punishments occur when something that a player does warrants more than just a free throw, such as any rule violations that are aimed at an opponent instead of the ball. Warning or yellow card. Each player can only receive 1 warning for a rule violation. 2-minute suspension. This is given for serious and repeated rule violations, illegal substitution, and unsportsmanlike conduct. You do not need a warning first to get a 2-minute violation. Disqualification or red card. A player is given this as an equivalent of 3 suspensions that last 2 minutes each after the first 2-minute suspension. 9. Improve your game. There are many tips and tricks that can help you excel as a handball player, but the most important thing you can do is just to keep playing. Here are some things you can work on as you improve. Thank you for your listening. I hope you could learn a lot in this video. Thank you and God bless.